If you're managing wholesale orders right now, chances are you're juggling phone calls, random emails, and maybe a spreadsheet or two just to figure out what to fulfill to who. And the tricky part is that every customer's order is almost always the same as last week, but not quite. So you can't just copy last week's list, you have to check every time. Then that information has to reach your production team, your delivery team, and accounting, and everyone needs to be working from the same numbers. That's a lot of room for error, and it eats up time you don't have. This is Lyravine, a simple system built specifically for bakery wholesale fulfillment. Let me show you how it works. So here's a customer. Let's say it's a cafe that you deliver to every weekday. You can see their standing order for this week right here. Now, most of the time, this order stays the same week to week. Lyravine assumes that. You enter a customer's order once, and it automatically carries forward into future weeks. You don't touch it again until something changes. Let's say this customer now wants an extra 6 croissants starting next week. I'll update the quantity here. That change now flows forward automatically into every subsequent week until you change it again. Lyravine calls this cascading orders. It mirrors the way wholesale bakery orders actually work. Mostly steady, occasionally adjusted. No re-entering the same information every week. No copying last week's spreadsheet and hoping you didn't miss anything. Once your orders are in Lyravine, billing almost takes care of itself. Select a date range, choose your customers, and Lyravine builds the invoices automatically from the actual order data. No copying last week's invoice, no manually updating quantities, it's all already there. And if you use Square or QuickBooks, you can send invoices directly into those platforms for payment processing. Now here's something your production team is going to love. For any given date, Lyravine shows you an accurate total of everything that needs to be produced that day, broken down by item. This pulls together every customer's order for that day automatically. If an order was updated, this reflects it. With a single click, you can export this and hand it off to whoever runs your kitchen. No more transcribing numbers from multiple places. This is the single source of truth for your production team. This next part is such a game changer for your fulfillment team. Packing orders for delivery is one of those tasks that sounds simple but gets messy fast, especially when you have a lot of customers and different box sizes. Lyravine looks at each customer's order and the capacity of your delivery containers and generates a packing label for each box. The label shows the customer's name, which box it is out of how many, and exactly what goes in that box. If an order is too large for one box, it splits it automatically and creates a separate label for each container. This means whoever is packing orders doesn't need to look at an invoice and do mental math. They just grab a box, read the label, pack it, and move on. Multiple people can pack at the same time without getting in each other's way, and every box is clearly labeled for delivery, so there's no guessing at the door. It's a small thing that makes a huge difference. And that is Lyravine. Standing orders that carry themselves forward, accurate production totals for your kitchen team, packing labels that make fulfillment fast and mistake-free, and invoices that generate themselves. It's built specifically for bakery wholesale. Not a massive ERP system with hundreds of features you'll never use, just the tools you actually need. Simple enough that your whole team can use it without training. You can start a free 30-day trial right now at lyravine.com. No credit card required. Thanks for watching.